shy, you get around. You wanna fly, don't want your feet on the ground. You stay up, won't come down. You wanna live, you wanna move to the sound. Got charts flashing, notification ring. FOMO hitting hard, that urgent sting. Bitcoins dipping off to calling your name. One wrong move and you're out of the game. You're scrolling late, can't close your eyes. Market's tight, feel the pressure rise. Whales are playing, retails in the fire. Gotta decide before the stakes get higher. It's coming on strong, you're losing control. The market's a beast and it's taking its toll. You feel the heat, it's burning your soul. This trade to rush is out of control. Urgent, 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 foremost calling, can't ignore it. Urgent, 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 margins flashing, gotta floor it. Urgent, urgent, emergency, buy the dip or sell the peak. Urgent, urgent, urgency, crypto screaming, feel the heat. Locked and loaded, strategy set, but the pump turns fake, now you're in debt. Altcoins crashing, Ethereum's gas. One click away from losing your ass. You're hedging best, short in the fall. Every triple, risking it all. The clock is ticking, no time to waste. Gotta act now or it's all a race. It's coming on fast, you're chasing the high. The red candles burn, you're wondering why. You feel the pull, it's do or die. This market's wild, it's making you cry. Urgent, 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 foremost calling, can't ignore it. Urgent, 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 margins flashing, gotta floor it. Urgent, urgent, emergency, buy the dip or sell the peak. Urgent, urgent, urgency, crypto screaming, feel the heat. So urgent, you know it's urgent. I wanna buy, I wanna sell, I wanna hold you tonight. It's urgent, so urgent, you know it's urgent. Depending on the trade tonight. Urgent, 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 FOMO's calling, can't ignore it. Urgent, 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 margins flashing, gotta floor it. Urgent, urgent, emergency, buy the dip or sell the peak. Urgent, urgent, urgency, crypto screaming, feel the heat.
Shadows chasing digital gold. Hodling every coin you claim, your secrets untold. Whispers on the chain ignite, you're pulling me slow, slow. Crypto's in your eyes tonight, I'm caught in the glow. Wallets locked, your keys are keys, a game I can't unwind. Life almost creeping through my veins, you're messing with my mind. I'm not your trader, not your pawn, I see through the haze. You're dancing in my dreams, babe, with your blockchain ways. You just want my transaction, yeah. You just want my stacks to send, oh, oh. Playing games with central plans, I'm slipping deeper in your hands. You just want transaction, you just want transaction, baby. Not my keys, not my crypto lately. Pulling me with moves so shady. You just want transaction, you just want transaction, baby. Charts are spinning, I'm persuaded. Lost in code, intoxicated. NFTs light up the dark, your apes are on display. Gas fees pull me under, but I'm swaying anyway. Babe, we're going to the moon, your voice cuts through the night. Exit scams are calling soft, I'm trapped in your sight. Notes align, your words seducible, running your tone. Promises of wealth unwind, I'm never alone. I'm not your your mark, not your prey, but I'm falling too fast. Crypto's got me locked in deep, this high's gonna last. You just want my transaction, yeah. You just want my stacks to send, oh, oh. Playing games with central plans. I'm slipping deeper in your hands. You just want transaction.
The ringing of the cowbell.
You just want transaction, baby. Not my keys,
A little cowbell and a whole lot of Jesus.
You just want transaction. You just want transaction, baby. Charts are spinning, I'm persuaded. Lost in code, intoxicated. Chains are humming. Coins are running, running. Call me yours, but I'm not breaking. Cold wallet's mine, no chance you're taking.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, welcome to Late Night Crypto with Road Dogg. So honored to have you here with me tonight. So we take a look at Bitcoin on a Friday, February 20th. It is Friday, right? Right, Sean? Right? Okay. Today, Friday, soon to be Saturday. Going into yet another weekend, and are we any richer with Bitcoin being here and altcoins being ultimately destroyed over here lately? I'm here on the 6-minute time frame because, you know, we like the pain of watching Bitcoin paint dry on the wall. Just been a lot of sideways. We predicted that like a week ago. It's just going to be crappy sideways. Nailed it. Yeah, Ichimoku Cloud was hinting that it would be sideways, and I would say that it probably didn't lie to us right there, the good old Ichimoku Cloud. The even bigger time frames over here. However, here on the 6 minutes, something cool is kind of happening. You see these little colorful, the little rainbow marchers right over here of the orange, pink, and purple hair and yellow. This got a whole pride parade right over here. Moving averages just marching to the downside. Now they were kind of bearish here, right? But now they're starting to flip the script. I don't know. Now they're starting to flip the other way. They're starting to play for the other team now. They're starting to get a little bullish over here. So we got they're flipping more bull dikey, I guess you would say, for the Rainbow Coalition of moving averages over here. They were kind of bearish and things weren't going good, and now we're getting a little bull dikey-ish. So a bull dike flip over here on our moving average rainbow flip thingy, almost happening. The last one is usually always the last one to get on board with the program. Is this red line, little Miss Lucy, yeah, the little troublemaker. She's always the last one to get on board. But if it wasn't for her, we would have a complete ribbon flip right here. Flip that ribbon on its side. Just flip it right over. I don't know why that. Anyway, so here on the very tiny 6 minutes, probably interesting to know, we just bounced off the 200 moving average, starting to reclaim to 100. You're looking like you're wanting to try to do something on this little tired ass slope that you're on, this curvature that you got going on. You guys see that? That's usually a sign of, oh man, I'm kind of tired. The move is starting to lose some steam. I guess so, after it got kicked in the balls over here. How else would you? That's a foul. That's clearly a foul right there. Something that anyway. So trying to recover from getting kicked in the balls there and dropping to 66.4, 66.5, and we're up $1,000 on Bitcoin. And yeah, we're just kind of probably where we were. Where were we this time last week? We were doing a little bit better this time last week, weren't we? Kind of, sort of ish, in a way. Maybe kind of, yeah. This is a big ass range. The biggest thing, I zoomed out, by the way. This is the 4-hour time frame. And the biggest thing that we can say to our credit, I mean, price is squeezing. Clearly, it's squeezing. It's making a more of a triangular shape here. If you connect the dots, it will start to appear before your very eyes like magic. So you got that going on over here, and let's just make him big and fat and ugly. And over here, I like looking candle bodies. Now, you could argue that we did that. Of course you can. Would it be incorrect? No, as you got 2 touches on one side, 3 on the other. You got a valid idea. Bearish retest, fall over, go to the downside. What usually happens when we do something like that? That's usually forming in channel ideas. I'm just saying. There's several different ways that we can analyze it like that. A lot of people would just go ahead and add this, and okay, we can do that too, because again, well, I mean, it's not as good. But we got 1, 2. Well, I guess maybe if you throw it over here, so I got 3 touch areas. By golly, it's the wicks over here, and this one and that one. Okay, well, you got, that's all you need. 3 on one side, 2 on the other. You're valid. Doesn't matter what your neighbor thinks or says, or they got something different. They're looking at a spider monkey pattern where you're looking at something that looks more like a triangle. Maybe the spider monkey is right too. I don't know, man. But you're right, as long as you got 2 touches on one side, 3 on the other. That is a requirement. So we do have a squeezing triangle, and to make this even more complex, if you want to go and get nerdy about it, there is a Elliott wave thing that goes through here. Double 1, 2s and some wild action and things like that for all you nerdy people who really want to get into that and argue with Elliott wave people. I found a cool one on YouTube last night. He's been teaming up with Andy Bit Consensus, and he's on that same channel. I think his name is, I want to say Derek, but I don't think that's right. But it's kind of interesting to watch him. He's very fluent on the Elliott wave stuff. But then you see him do what they do, Elliott wave people, because it can be this and that and a lot of things that it's very entertaining and even educational to a degree. But I can see for somebody new that would be confusing as all hell. They even get confused. But Elliott wave is, don't knock it, but it can be so subjective, just like a lot of things, and very confusing to new people. And there are probably some easier methods that you get equal results with, or even better results with, in my personal opinion. And just a standard pattern trading would be one of those ideas. We are squeezing, looking for some kind of bottom formation here, lower highs. That's good. Need to take out one of these higher highs, and we're cooking, baby. Can be that easy. Or we just keep making lower lows, but we haven't made a lower low, so we got that. That's on our side. So it's not horrible for Bitcoin. A lot of people think we're coming down to lower. We might not be now though. It might be a couple of months from now. We might be, oh crap, we're dropping again. Damn. We might get a little bit of a recovery here. That would be kind of considering how far that we dropped and what we did. And while it's not necessarily a V-shaped recovery, I mean, nice start, but then it kind of petered out and we're going sideways. So it kind of, My big take on it, I keep mentioning this, is, there's an idea down here at 61.3, still watching it. It is not confirmed at all. Other idea was that our bounce around this area, the 618, could be setting us up for these target areas, but I'm not sold on that one as much because I don't have as good of a touch on my 618 fib. I mean, maybe we're still doing it, but I'm also looking for other possibilities. And as far as any kind of local patterns that we got, a nice way to put it would be breaking out this channel, and we haven't met the measure move for that yet. But I believe it's right over here with this blue line at 68,700-ish, something like that. We could take a quick little measure over here. We like to just put it right up there. So, a little bit maybe above, somewhere right over here. So a little bit closer to 69 than not. Oh, we're going to get 69. We didn't get 69 on Friday. We were hoping we were going to get 69 by Friday, but no. Somebody getting, I don't know what's going on. Get all finicky. I don't know. Yeah, buy a couple of more drinks or something. I don't know. Ichimoku Cloud still says it's going to be a bunch of teasing and choppiness over here, so don't expect to get too lucky this weekend. Well, congratulations if you do, but most of you are just going to be teased over here is what it's telling me. Just through a little range. We got still a lot of stuff to work through over here, 68.5. All these moving averages and things. So it doesn't look as much fun, but if you were buying Bitcoin in the zone of regret over here, somewhere below 66.8 or open a position there, you're probably saying, hey, well, I'm up a little bit. Made a whole 40 cents overnight. Who took that trade with me? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Take a quick look over here at the altcoin indices, and while I am going to put up a little request box into the chat. If you have an altcoin or something you want me to take a look at, we can do that. I'll have a neat little place to come back and check out on it. But altcoins for the weekend, and it looks like they might do what they were trying to do last weekend, come up and then slam this down again during the week. Kind of typical for altcoins. I mean, if you're thinking any different, like this time it's different. This week I know it's going to keep going. I don't know. I mean, after about the 40th week of saying that, you know, you're probably like, hey, do you, baby, do you. Anyway, it looks like we might be trying to work on something kind of fun. We did make a higher low, so maybe we'll get the little pumps, the little hell games this weekend out of certain altcoins and things. And hey, and make some quick bucks over the weekend. Just some very minor swing trades and scalp ideas is all I can see being feasible, possible, really, at this point in time. As we lost our big major trend line over here, probably trying to work up for a bearish retest is what I think would be the proper thing to look for, or situation to discern from this. And like, we can go up, but we're probably rolling over. So don't get all excited. Don't shoot your wad all at one time here. It would be my not financial advice, but my crypto opinion. Meanwhile, it looks like tech stocks are just still kind of hanging out there, being kind of boring AF right now. Okay. And Bitcoin dominance, well, we did get some rejection over here so far of that trend line that we drew. It looked like she's trying to break out, but no, we got rejection. Now, that's good for our altcoin, especially this weekend. So maybe we'll get, you know, a nice little trading night tonight, and maybe something happening Saturday. I don't know. One of those days will probably be boring AF, and then the day after will probably be, oh, that's kind of interesting today. I don't know if I trust it, but I don't know. Maybe there's something. And take a trade and see what we can do. If we ever see a good setup somewhere. I'm looking for coins that are holding some bottom resistance or some bottom support areas somewhere, particularly 786 or 886, especially 886 fib retracements, or some that's got buried down and they're somewhere around a 1.13 fib retracement. I'm looking for them little guys is what I'm personally looking for. Right now, I'm going to come over and say hello to everybody here in the chat. We got 15 people hanging out with me on a Friday night. Thank you for being here. Cool people on the internet. You are the cool kids. All the rest of them are stuffed away in bed. They couldn't hang out with the turkey. We got Aave Medina says congrats. And I don't know what that's about, but hey, congrats, my man. Brr. AMG Motorsports, how's it going? Good to see you, AMG. Glad to have you here, my man. Society X says night. Take a look at that. Let me write that down. Happy belated off season. I got you a card. All right, where there was the marker that's in there. And let's see. PMO says, got to get above 69K to close above the 200 weekly EMA. That sounds like a good target for us. Hopefully the setup where, you know, the AB equals CD idea that might be at play since from this local bounce over here. Hopefully that's in progress. And those targets were somewhere around 70, right? The weekly close. Tony CC, how you doing tonight? Road Dog Crypto Show, make the market dump. Make it dump? You want it to dump? And we got Joe from Trade Intuition. Joe was streaming earlier tonight. I was over there lurking because I'm a great lurker. I'm a ninja. I'm a ninja lurker. I will lurk a ninja. And well, I was getting ready for this show. Shout out to you, Joe. Thank you for being here tonight, my man. There it was. Are you still live, are you? It says you're live. I may have to refresh. Okay, there we are. I just had to refresh right there. It went live, says 39 minutes ago. At 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then now you're here with the turkey. All right, so let's take a lock at night. On a zoom at. Oh, hey man, night. So this is one of them new ones. I'm not crazy about the tokenomics on it at all, from what I can remember. It is something that's tied with Cardano somehow, I think. I'm just going by what I can remember, which sometimes gets convoluted, so I may be totally wrong sometimes. That's why you don't ever take a YouTuber with 100% seriousness. Always, you trust but verify. Or is it verify after you kind of sort of trust? I don't know. It's something like that. Anyway, it's got a crap ton of tokens. Yeah, that's what I don't like about these things. And it's 6 cents already. You know how long it took Cardano to get up and hang out and hang on to 6 cents back in the day? A long damn time. And it stayed there a long damn time. I'm just bitching. I just find that projects that have the multiple billions of coins, they are usually filled with a lot of disappointment. They just usually are. There's hope and there's some movement. And then there's more hope because, oh man, the world's starting to finally realize how great this playing is. And then it drops back down. And it may be great, you know, peer review and all this. But damn. Why you gotta have so many damn coins? I mean, that's crazy. That just suppresses price. It allows them to do inflation on it right under your nose, and you don't know because what's a few fractions of a penny at this point? I mean, really, who's counting really? Well, I did notice that, you know, I did have 10,000 in there. Now it's only like worth, 900. That was kind of weird, but it's probably nothing. I mean, we're still close, right? You know, still not that far from under a penny. Crazy stuff. Anyway. I'm getting kind of weird out here, but they just seem like they're more disappointment than not when you look at them overall. But maybe this one's different, right? But that's just something I would say. It's already got 1 billion. Is that a trillion? I can't even count. I'm so used to not. These aren't the normal zeros I see in my bank account. It takes me a minute, folks. That is a 1 followed by, I believe, 9 zeros. This one goes to 9. But I like what I'm seeing here. We're testing the 50 moving average on the daily, and that's a pretty good thing to be testing right there. We like to see that stuff on the daily, especially. Yeah, I get so much bigger moves when you get something good news on some of these dailies. Now, if we take our fibs from high to low, look where we just broke out of. Oh man, if you bought this around 4 cents, 4.5 cents, you'd probably be saying, "Huh, I feel like a freaking genius." And probably rightly so. You're up about 20%. That's genius level right there. You make your 20%, you become a genius. Well, okay. Well, genius, you may have made a good buy there at the zone of regret. It's really the zone of opportunity, but most of the people don't see the opportunity because they're like, I wouldn't touch this one. No, I don't trust it at all. Look how cheap it is now. Look where it fell from. I don't know. I got to see something good out of this one. You got to prove it to me. Well, by the time it gets up and I've proved it to you, it's kind of too late to get in and you missed all the good gains. But I mean, you can, a lot of people do it that way though, right? I'm not banging on it. It's just how you approach this. It's your mindset and how you're looking at this market. Is this an opportunity or is this a train wreck? And most of these train wrecks turn out to be opportunities, at least to a little degree. Even dead cats bounce a little bit when you drop them high enough, right? Yeah, you can get some action out of that dead cat. Don't let a dead cat go to waste. That's all I'm saying. Trying to apply that Illuminati mindset over there. Don't let a dead cat go to waste. I mean, if you're a true bottom fisherman, I'm just saying. Right here is the next target area I would really be focusing on, and that's just a mere penny above us. And like, that don't feel like nothing, man. Well, I don't know. It's under 16%. Depends on what you got going on over here. Night. Okay. I can see you doing a little something over here. Where do we think that you might come to? I don't have enough information for that just yet. So we're playing the reverse harmonicus targets over here, and we're going to target that 618. And these are the two most likely areas that we will have a nice pivot. It's likely to come and slam bam through this one a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. There's one at 8 cents too. Basically, every damn penny above. And if we're sitting here at 6 cents and we can get up here to 9 cents, and on spot, that's 46% gains. That's not bad. And playing spot is probably the smartest way to play any of this stuff, to be honest with you. So that's what the daily is telling us. A nice little curve going on over here. You didn't draw no trend line. I draw trend lines. There's just so many to look at over here. Here would be the biggest one over here from bodies to body. Stretch that little guy out and you can see, oh man, we're right at that resistance area almost right now. That one might be the hardest one to fight with. Kind of have to struggle with there, right? But that's probably the one of the most important ones to be looking at, in my personal opinion. But that's just my opinion. Everybody's got one, just like everybody's got an asshole. At least that's what I read in the newspaper one day. I was like, I can't believe they said that. And I was like, yeah, that's the newspaper. There's a nice little channel right there we're breaking out of. Do you have a measured move for that channel, mister? Oh, let me whip it out for you, officer. It's right here. Right over here at, yeah, not that 7 cent area. Right in the middle of the big out red Ichimoku cloud. We're above the non-moving average across over the 21. We're just kind of flirting with the 50. Might get rejected, might not. I don't know, man. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm an analyst. That's different. We're different. I'm going to come over to the 4 hour, see if I can get some juicy gossip. That's what I like to do. I like to get the inside scoop. I like to have my spies out there to tell me that most of them are the moving averages and Ichimoku cloud at this very point in the moment. And all I'm seeing is a little underwire action going on right here. Yeah, a little underwire action right here. A little curvature coming over here. And as long as it doesn't slide out from underneath the underwire, we're doing pretty good. And we'll have the support that we need to kind of make them little puppies bounce up a little higher, maybe to 7 cents. And maybe the almost 9 cent area over here. That would be the jiggle that we're wanting to put right there. That's the jiggle we want to see. So I'm kind of liking Unite, to be honest with you. It looks like a nice little possible retest of this Fibonacci area and local horizontal support area. So might have something going on there. I would never forget the top trend lines that are kind of pointing to the, a rising channel or almost a rising wedgie. Hopefully, if it can break out bullishly above this, it'll be a strong move. That would be what I would really like to see. That would be awesome, because it's squeezing up to a point to where it could do it. And, what's going on over here? You fell really quick over there. Could you rise back up through there pretty quick? Sometimes you see that kind of action go on. I'm a little bit more impressed with Night than I thought here on the 4 hours, so I give you a thumbs up on Night. I think you're kind of cool. Is there a trade set up here? I guess we should make something a little official. I haven't done that in a minute. I think it's a nice little long ass position. So and what is it worth over here? And maybe we should talk a minute about some of the more important things. Been working on a show idea. I've been working on a new show idea. I need your input. Of course, keep doing what we do here, but maybe like once a week or something, or I don't know, however, but this other show where it's just more of a chill kind of sit back and talk, but mostly focusing on, if I get enough 111s in the chats and stuff, I'll talk about it and show you the thumbnail ideas and stuff of it and describe the show idea to you if you're interested. Otherwise, I should just keep doing what I'm doing over here. But since we mentioned risk management and stuff like that, let's talk about that for a minute. Bro, that target looks awful high. That target might be high, but it depends on what you want to do over here. But it's got some good risk to reward ratios depending on how you want to play it. You can make it happen however you want. You can be a lot conservative, and you can put your damn stop loss wherever you want. The rule of the game, really, for your stop loss is where does your idea become invalid? Meaning, what you're expecting it to do, the setup you're looking at, the action that you're expecting to come now. At some point, it's got to be, well, I guess I was wrong. That's not going to work. Right in that area is where you need to put your stop loss. And, you know, a lot of times our mind will get, well, maybe I'll put it down here because even if they come hunting, maybe they won't get it there. But does that make you have to bend your rules? Because I find myself, I've done that plenty of times, right? Or maybe we put it up too tight and then we find ourselves getting stopped out a freaking lot, man. Like, oh, damn. How many times have I been stopped out today? What the hell? Well, that's just going to eat away at everything, and even if you're playing by your percentage rules, right? With your percentage rules. So, what if we want to take it up to our first target? Because that's a nice little target. Well, you got a 1-to-1 stop loss right here, what I got. Now, that's typically not worth it, right? I'm going to risk $10 to make $10. Maybe, you know, that's at the point we got to say, all right, this is not that great of a trade setup, if I want to make it that way. If you think that maybe we got some kind of trend line going on over here, rise and wedge, and they do typically break to the downside. I'm just saying, and this one very well could do that. There's resistance up there on trend lines and moving average. Very well could be doing that. You might have some people that just ooze and pour short right now. But I know if it breaks that trend line, then my idea's gone. But now she can wick down and break it, so we got to give some wiggle room, right? A common place is to go under here between your last candle bodies, and you can do that. Sometimes, every once in a while, when the market makers get feeling dirty, they will go on the stop loss and they will flush that and then carry on just like nothing ever happened. That's a risk that you take by doing that. But it being around the 200 moving average, 100, that's a relatively good place to do it. That gives you about a 2.5 to 1 risk reward ratio. Now, the other part of the equation is your risk reward ratio. And I think this plays in so much more to managing an account than most people realize. And it is not talked about very much. And it often ignored if you watch how people trade, and even me from time to time. I've been really trying to dial in on this, because if you're not doing something systematically or have a method to it, then it's going to be kind of chaotic. So if your portfolio balance is kind of chaotic, well, that's because you got some chaotic trading elements or added, behaviors that probably need to be addressed, and that's what we're trying to do, is slowly work on these things, right? Get ourselves back in shape to where we don't find ourselves in drawdown as much, and with the losses that we take, they're calculated, and they should be, and that's what this is for, to calculate it. We want that 1 to 2%, whatever we're doing of our account. We got a tiny account, which I recommend that you do. It's an excellent challenge, and you definitely have to, you got to watch your ass a lot more on a tiny account. It's harder to grow a tiny account. That's why it can make you a ninja, I believe. Double that sucker 3 times. We'll give you a black belt. My goodness, especially in today's sideways market. Hard as hell, man. So, like you've got a $100 account, you only want to risk $1 or $2. Maybe you're going ballsy, going 5, but you can only lose 20 trades before you're gone. All right. If you're only risking $1, you got 100 trades in you. You can screw up 100 times and still be in the game, straight in a row. And that's kind of important. And then that way, whatever you gain, it actually helps you to compound that if you're sticking with the same amount that you're risking every time. But the gambler casino attitude is, well, I won 500 from the last one, so I'm going to gamble up to that 500 and just keep that. Well, I'm still up from last week. My account ain't growing worth a shit, though, but I'm still up. And I got wins. Woo, I got some big, there's some losses there, but hell. Yeah, that one's a big one, but we'll make it up. We'll make it up. Is that we're just out here just kind of, at the floating in the wind with our account balances. Oh, well, we're up, yeah. Guys, we're a genius, man. Man, this week I can't win. I can't do nothing. I don't know. It's the market's fault. I know it is. Market makers, damn you. And us, or we're in a sideways market. Yeah, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do. No, that didn't work out. That's all right. All right. We're going to do this. That didn't work. I'm getting chopped up here. It's not bad, but man, it hurts. It's starting to. Wow. My $100 account's like $10 less than what it was yesterday. Why is that? I thought I was doing all right. No? Oh, there's fees? Oh. Setting that stop limit at break even, it really didn't make me break even. I still went under on that trade. Oh. Well, yeah, I got stopped out a lot there because I'm going hard and heavy. So, yeah, I want a tighter. There we go. I mean, the trade is Jenny, ladies and gentlemen. The trade is Jenny. All right, so there's a possible trade set up over here, I think. You can put a stop loss. Personally, now I think, and maybe you get stopped, maybe I would get stopped out. But it could get up to an 8-to-1 risk reward ratio or something like that. Well, of course, I got to put my, to be accurate, put the little line over here where current price is. Now that affects things, right? So I got a 5% stop loss possible below the trend line. Maybe get a little bit of wiggle room. And like I said, the safer place would be down here, but then you got a 1.67 to get up there. Maybe worth it, maybe, but not the greatest. So you might say, well, maybe I'll wait for a better setup. One that offered me a little bit more reward than it offers me on the risk side. And that's where we got to make our smarter decisions at right here. You want to take it because some turkey on TV was talking about it? Or you really think it's trying to do something, bounce off this area of support and actually try to work its way up there and get a strong move? That's up to you, man. What do you see? What do you see? All right, well, turkey, I don't know what the hell happened. I just walked into some kind of portal right there. Draw the damn turn line already. Floki's Angels in the house. Good to see you, Floki. Diaz, what's going on? I've been noticing that lots of cryptos have been playing off the 100 EMA simple moving average instead of the 13, 20, 50. I've played around with the 13 before. I mean, it's okay. I mean, you may definitely have uses for it. But I find that the 9 is the one, especially on the weekly and things like that. Chop, 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 chop. Low fees, high sleaze. Risk reward ratio 3-to-1. That's ideally what you're looking for a trade setup. Ideally, you're looking for a 3-to-1. That's kind of the rule of thumb to go for. But you got to get realistic with the stop loss unless you like getting stopped out. I don't really like getting stopped out. But, you know, sometimes I will put it if I think it, you know, if it's got a slim chance and I might cut my risk, you know, instead of doing my 1%, I might even go a 0.5%, just something. And maybe some higher level. I don't know. Just I play around from time to time. But I am finding, you know, it's always best when it follows the rules of trying to always keep that risk the same, though. That just helps you stay in the game longer and get some of those winners. And that requires you to really concentrate, well, on what, you know, how big of a position size you can get and how much leverage you're going to get. And maybe it's better to go with a smaller position size and a little less leverage than trying to just really get that one move that's going to do it. This one's going to do it this time. I just know it. I play it like that every time. Yeah. Oh, this one's going to be the one. I don't know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at some of these altcoins over here. We took a look at Midnight. I bashed it for having too many coins, but, you know, that's kind of the normal thing. But like, I'm telling you, for a long-term play or something like that, man, them guys are boring AF. Well, I hate to do this to you, but right now, it's time for some good-ass coffee.
The morning's gray, the clock's a foe, the world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow.
Good ass coffee.
Coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up.
Good ass
coffee in your cup. Sip it smooth, feel the rush. Oh, darling, nothing else can hush the blues that brew till the sun pops up.
Good ass coffee! It's the boldest, best coffee you'll ever have. Get your good ass coffee today!
Music, Sean. Music, Sean. Let's take a look at the gainers and the losers over here. Do I need to refresh you? Probably a good idea. Well, if you want to look at all the degen ones over here, we got Aztec coin that's up 81 whopping percent today. If only you knew yesterday, you'd make 81% today. Oh my gosh, life changing. I think only the pumping up groups knew about that one going on. Oh, look at the top 300 over here, and the 9-bit. No, you guys remember the 9-bit, right? You guys know that coin, right? Don't you? I don't either. Never heard of it before right now. Rabita by Virtuals. Seen that one around. Seen you around the block a time or two. I know this. You got a bunch of suitors on you. What do you bring to the table, Rabita? Rabita. Injective, you're at 346. Isn't that somewhere close to where you were before? Trying to see what's standing out. Not much is standing out. Not much is pumping up so far, but about 10% across the board. Not getting quite juicy just yet. Looking over here to see what's down. Aave is down. The coin, not the person in the chat, is down $100 to $116. Man, I remember you up there close to $600, $700, and here you are on big old discount. Maybe you go cheaper. Probably go cheaper at some point. MYX, well, at least you're above $1. I think that one's, I don't have a place to trade it though. I don't think. We're going to take a look at a couple of these coins over here. We're going to take a look at, probably take a look at silver and take a look at gold. Might take a look at some of the other things. Might be a good idea to take a look at oil. I think it's WTI, because I don't know, it's available on some exchanges. I think it is available on Coinbase as well. I think that's where Meet Damien's been trading it over there. A lot of people do have a Coinbase account or access to one or can set one up. It's easier for us to move funds around because we do things with crypto and don't have to wait for the banks to take 5 days to move things over and you missed your move. That's one of the advantages that we have. You know, I can go through PayPal and be there within a few minutes. Whatever exchange, going through PayPal. Let us take a look at some of these altcoins and see if we can find something that looks interesting for this weekend. And I don't know if INJ is going to be the one or not, but it seems to be moving. And if they got a little boogie in their step, then I might want to get out there and dance with them for a minute. That's how you get lucky on the weekend. You got to get out there and get in the same rhythm with them. I don't see nothing yet, but I see it trying a little something. This one's got a lot of work to do. I'm just saying, there's a lot of, yeah, you got some therapy to go through, INJ, but I mean, you're trying. I will give you that. You did a full one-on-one right there. What got wicked in October 10th, dumped up, slowly got candlestick, and now you got this stripper stiletto high heel up there. You got this thing, and hopefully those legs will get up in the air here. We'll see. There's the thigh here. Here's the buttock. I think this is the calf, and of course, you know, I don't know. She got long toes. She got them big feet. You know what they say about women with big feet, right? I don't know. I was hoping you'd know. I don't really know. I just thought if there was, you might know and you can tell me, but apparently nobody knows. All right. Well, I guess there's no big discovery here. What does that say? All right. So I'm looking for you to come back up to about 597, man. That's one of the first major places I'd be looking at for you. Well, you got to do it soon. Here on the 4-hour time frame. Let's go down to the very minor pool down here. Ain't nothing. Oh, you're right here. You're doing the same thing, man. So are we starting to see a trend with price action being at these 236 fib areas? It looks like that's what most things are doing right now. Interesting. So still got some work to do. I don't see anything that's jumping out to me like, hey man, you need to get in on this sucker. I think she's ready to. Here on the 15-minute, I see some appeal, especially down here at 317. Well, we're going up to $4. You can get a play there. Is it worth it though? That's where your risk to reward comes in. It's 15%, man. Is it worth it? Is there a trade there on a rising formation, which is, you know, a rising trend line? I mean, it's cool while that's going on, but they are bearish in nature. At some point, they break things, come down. Is there a bigger enough move there before we come down? Even if you went tight ass on the stop loss? I mean, ideally, if you're really trying to play this thing for something major, you'd want to have to do something like this. So you'd have to have, you know, a bigger, that would be a more your swing trade thing. So you could get over here. Yeah, you could work something out. Down to 15. I don't like buying anything that is so high. Maybe a solid retest of this would be your best bet over here. I don't like this for setup though. I'm not putting you for a setup. Use that. We're at resistance right now. We are at resistance. It's not clearly support yet. It may turn into support, but right now it's resistance. So I can't put this out here in good faith as a, hey man, this is a nice one. We're hugging the trend line. I might, but no. Can't do it. Can't do it. Want to take a quick look at gold over here. It's 5,000. Oh, you broke above 5,000 gold? Gold's on the move now that I guess ships are on the move over in the Iran area. Probably will take a look at oil before it spikes up again. So buying around the bottoms over here, the trend line, even though it's been a little sideways and blah, 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 and looking like she's going to roll over. No, gold's going down, man. I'm telling you, gold's going to crash. I heard that last week, how gold was getting ready to crash, and of course it didn't. And here we are trying to work on making a higher high here. I hope it does it. I think it's going to do it. Cloud suggested it's going to do it. And I think we can find gold still continuing onto its parabolic move. We just had a little setback. There, ladies and gentlemen, in my personal opinion. Gold trend will head back toward 56,000 or 5,500. Silver? I don't know, man. Let's check out silver over here. It's at, oh, you're back in the 80s? That was, the music was awesome back then. I really missed the 80s. I've heard about it. I don't know. I mean, that was before my time. I'm a spring turkey, but I mean, sometimes I catch it on the oldie shows on the radios, you know, that 80s music. Kind of cool. Anyway, well, looks like you got a little breakout there. Silver, trying to get back up to your old antics over here. I think this one's still got more potential. See if we can come back up to 121 at some point. Let's go do it, baby. Let's keep this bonfire going right here. It is WTI, I think, that I want to look at. That would be under the what is it? U.S. crude spot oil. That's our oil. There's all these different little oil things to look at. I don't think that this is necessarily the one that is on Coinbase, but $66 a barrel. Let's go take a look at this on the weekly. So, you tell me, what do you think? We're in a falling wedge, 618 Fibonacci pullback. Your AB equals CD target takes you right up here to $1 or 173 freaking dollars for a barrel of oil right at the top of this opening broadening channel we seem to be bouncing off its happy bottom on right here. And I'm just thinking, I mean, that was about 50, 53, 55, $56. And I've been sitting here, you know, thinking, I'd like to get into gold, but get into oil, but I just hadn't, I don't know, done nothing about it. And it just keeps on going up for a minute. Now, she's got some struggling to do here, but it looks like we're getting ready to see, we're about ready to see them oil prices pop up. I don't know if that means we're going to war or what the hell's going on. What happened over here last time we went up? This was in November of 2020. Oh, that was early. You mean oil dumped on COVID too? Holy crap. Oil got down to $8 back when they thought the world was in it, and with the Black Plague thing. It's crazy. Wow, that's a come up right there. When was this? This was in February of 2022. Is when it peaked out. And then we've got our slow burn down, and market cycles do stuff like that. They just make, highs and lows, and this time a higher high and a higher low, and it's probably this should be the one to be looking for right here, in my personal opinion. What was the other one over here? Okay. WTI, is that what I got right here, right? US crude oil? Okay, we got it on our... No, we don't have it on our wish list. I'm going to add this one over here to our wish list. There we go, WTI. Now we got it over here. Put it somewhere where I can see it better. Sometimes I like to look at Tesla. I know it's not a crypto, but crypto sucks right now. And so does Tesla, trying to do a double top situation over here. What the hell are you doing, Tesla? You're supposed to be doing this little underwire thing, this little curve, this little parabolic move. You better snap off of here, mister. You trying to test that, 364? Man, you don't need to drop below 400 again, baby. It looks like she's going to try to drop below 400 again. Don't know what's going on over here to do that, but it does look like we might be doing that. Maybe lower, but I hope not. Let me get rid of the hopeful, deceptive little yellow parabolic underwire move there and get back to stark straight line realities here. Tesla's in danger of coming down a little bit. Well, I'm not looking for a long there, am I? Let me come over to the chat and see what you guys are chatting about. New moon this week. This weekend should be the perfect time to strike with the dark nights and no moonlight. Uh-oh. I need to keep rubbing this XRP coin. Law. Nice. XRP went up. Does XRP is she blasting off? Let's look at XRP blast off to the upside. Where's the best place to look at XRP? How about you, Binance? Oh, snap. I put a play in on XRP because of this idea right here. I'm on the weekly time frame over here. Just trying to slowly build a little position of it, spot margin. And she just still right around the same damn area, right? It did go up a little bit though. It was up 166. Well, good for you, XRP. Why did you break a trend line? Why did you break it? We didn't want you to break it. It wasn't there for you to break. You're supposed to trade it with respect. Now we gotta hope for this guy. Okay, you might have a chance there, but in my personal opinion, that's what we got for a channel idea. Still only got 2 touches on each side, in my opinion. I mean, maybe we can say, I got 2 candle bodies here. Now, technically, that is correct, and there's 3 up here. Maybe, but I just count them as touch areas. And the more, the better. And you need to bounce here. You need to bounce your little happy ass over here. 4 hour? You're above the 9? Are you getting hopeful over here? Are you feeling kind of frisky this weekend, XRP? Is that what it is? That's a nice little come down. I see a little nice channel idea there. Trying to test some of these moving averages. Let's go down to the 1 hour. What are you looking like over here? It's trying. It's still got some work to do. I don't see anything blasting off with it right now for this weekend. Just as of yet. You might have to rub that coin a little harder there. Use some lotion, it helps. Might get better results too. May not take as long. They speed things up for you with a little lotion. PMO says silver, gold, and oil all ripping. Yeah, they're doing pretty good. This is what we're looking like on our altcoins over here tonight. Starting to come up on the daily. That's cool. So the weekend warriors are coming out to play some of the coins, and I would say we need to take a look at some of the standards that usually pump on the weekend. Maybe Pippin, see if there's anything that looks kind of awesome over there. Pippin, oh Pippin, what are you doing, baby? I don't see anything good yet. I don't see anything good yet. That was good. Now we got this guy. Yeah, I think we're still looking for Pippin to work its little way happy ass down. Or bounce here, come up for a lower high. I don't trust this one yet. Well, I'm not finding anything that I'm liking tonight. I'm kind of disappointed. I thought we usually come up with something, right? I'm not coming up with anything. Anything exciting over here. Near Protocol, are you still around? Are you still alive? Altcoin, oh my god, is that still a thing? Uniswap has been holding at 352. That seems pretty strong for Uniswap. So we looked at Pippin. Let's take a look at there's Midnight over here, down 5%. I want to take a look at Aave, the coin, not the one in the chat, because she's on discount right now. Check it out on the 4 hour. She was at an area of support, right? An area of support. She got rejected off the 0.5 over here. Did you make a higher high? I think this is one to look for. What it's doing right now is just coming back for a retest. You got this nice little double bottom idea over here, right? So you got this little top area to drive it over to the side right there. See, we're coming back to retest that area. That's common. Making this a very enticing area to start looking for some bottom action. That man ain't going to the smaller time frames and looking to see what kind of price action we got, because this is also a 618 Fibonacci. Yeah, thumb lordy, I think we might have found something that's starting to entice us for a nice setup. I don't like what the cloud's doing, but the cloud ain't always, you know, sometimes it can, sometimes we just ignore it. May regret it later, but what we got going on over here from bodies to bodies. Ooh, not quite a touch there. And she may just go sideways and for a while and then touch it, making a bottom pattern over here. Might take it a minute. This is the 4 hour. Still got some bearish stuff going here. I want to see what happens over here. So I got to put this on the radar. There's nothing here just yet, at least on that time frame. I think we're trying though. I'm on the smaller time frame, 24-minute. We got a nice little channel, or you know, triangle trying to form down here, however you want to look at it. But I don't. She's still going to have a bunch of stuff to work through, though. I mean, even if we get a good move, I don't see it going too much further above 123, maybe 125 or something. So, just trying to make some higher highs and higher lows, though. It'd be cool if you get back over here and actually take this target out. That is one of the next targets on the list if we can actually bounce from these ideas. All right, I don't see a setup just quite yet, but I'll keep that one on my list to watch here. Take a look at Near. I haven't looked at this loser in a minute. Hey, loser, what's up? Oh, you up at 105 from 99? It's up 6 cents, people. That's awesome. Hey, congratulations, Near. I'm so glad that, you know, once you went to the bottom of the can over here. This one, I had a bullish setup. Now, that does not seem to appear to have worked out. Well, how sloppy was it? That might be some operator error here. What do we come down to? Butterfly pattern is what we're looking for. An 886 shouldn't be. It should actually. The suckers actually can go lower. Maybe off on that one, or I was wrong. One. It may be more operator error in me drawing that out. But you definitely went below your 886, and that's a no-no. You were trying to hold it. Shame on you. Now I got to figure all my targets out because they're not valid enough. She basically came back for a full double bottom. That is basically what we've done here on Near Protocol.
This morning with
Let me check that out one more time. Near, what do you got going on? That was... You didn't quite get it on that, did you?
half past midnight, eyes like piss holes in snow. Scrolls gone mental, everyone's a paper millionaire. Purple dog.
You did hit a fib, though. You did hit a fib. You did it really nice, too.
Get in or get wrecked. Feels like peer pressure from year 9. I refresh like it's gonna text me back.
All right, so I'm on the daily, and I'm seeing some interesting ideas over here. It's risky for Near, but it's at $1. Hasn't been $1 since October of 2023, and before that, it was around December of 2020 before it started, going up to around $6 and things. And I'm not saying she's getting ready to go to $6 or anything like that, but a lot of times we do start seeing some squeezes happen over here. And they seem to at least get us up to around $2 pretty quickly, which would be right back over in this area. So Near is starting to look kind of interesting to me right now on the daily. For a bottom feeder that I am, I'm coming down in the 4 hour and see what's going on over here. Well, that's a deep one over here. Let's see how you measure up over here. You went deep. I kind of liking what I'm seeing over here on Near. You got... a lot of people would probably interpret this as an inverted head and shoulders. I'm not going to argue about it. I mean, it all kind of falls in the same idea to me. You basically just got a accumulation channel over here from this big spike that dropped down to 84 cents, and we've been making higher lows. Higher low here, higher low there. That's really all you need to know, other than we need to take out some higher highs now. So if we get above like 112 or something like that on this one, that will be the breakout of this idea. Measure move would be taking us right over here in this area, about 124, 125. If there's anything to look at, I think this might be it. Possible breakout happening or rejection happening right now. Will we get rejected? Or will they invite us home tonight? Are we going to get lucky? So trying to open a trade here technically is you're buying at rejection, but on smaller time frames. But might be one there. I want to set me alert on that. Let's go down to the 6 minute. What are you doing over here? Nice little ribbon flip trying to happen over here. I see a little curve happening. Early stages of it, right? But that's something to watch. That's usually indicative of a stronger move. Cut through that, and we got candle bodies. I'll go with that. And the secondary trend line right here. I think Nia's getting ready to do something here shortly. Even if it's got to take a little bit more of a pullback, I don't know, maybe to $1.02. It's at $1.05 now, so still being above $1. But a safer place to enter would be after some kind of confirmation breakout, some 112. If you want to be a little more conservative in that, but I kind of like this. And some people might be seeing a breakout right there from that idea. There's my entry right there. See? I mean, that works for some people. In other words, some people are looking at that at ends, and yes, that's valid for me. Trendline traders. Valid for me, but now we're far from it. So Near, looking kind of interesting. We've got 16 people hanging out. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We're watching Bitcoin over here at 67,600, just not doing much of a dang thing. Did she drop a little bit lately? Oh, well, you want to wait till I get on my show and drop, right? I just gave you accolades for flipping this ribbon on the 6 minute, and you're going to treat me like this big. I mean, Well, that's why I didn't. That's why I didn't call you after brunch that day. I'm just saying, it's the little things like this. It just feels disrespectful. I mean, you know, be your own person, Bitcoin. I understand, but damn, you know, show us a little love. Hey, you want to get high? You need to go the other direction. Stop being so depressed, Bitcoin. Pop out from here. Make us millionaires. Do something fantastical. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been going for about an hour, and that's about all I got in me tonight. We went over night. We went over, of course, Bitcoin earlier. We went over, I think, MYX, Injected Protocol, INJ. We went over Pippin. Tagged some silver. We tagged some gold, XAUT, tokenized gold. I believe we took a look at Tesla. Also WTI, which is oil. Looked at NIR and looked at Aave. And we're watching Bitcoin just continue down to 67,600-ish. Will it bounce or will it continue to drop? At some point, I would expect a bounce. It's just a little moving averages. Even on the smaller time frame, we're saying here on the smaller time frames, we should get a little rebound action here. We just doing what Bitcoin do on a weekend night. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm going to go to the end screen. Going to go listen to a little bit of music, catch up with the chat. I'll see you guys there.
I light a candle for every pump I missed. Little screenshot coffin laid out.
Oh, snap. Oh, my nearest target thing just went off.
Carrying the weight of the coin that's now worth a house and a date. I stand at the grave.
This is the Matic, I guess, POL. In the 6 minute, 10 cents. Possibly actually in a flag pattern. Possibly. More of a pennant shape idea. What, 5? Maybe. You can't lose that trend line. If it does, then we're playing this game. Oh well, this flag's gonna come all the way down here. Did a double top. I'm gonna take the measurement. AB equals CD move right here. The typical flag to the upside target, which it rarely ever hits, is right over here at 13.6. Damien says check out Dash for a long. Go to the 4 hour. Dash has been hanging around about $34 for a minute. I mean, it's good as holding the $30 mid 30s and stuff. There might be. Oh yeah, the 50 crossed the 100. That's usually a nice little sign to see. But you got a 886 retracement on that one?
Started with 100, flipped it to a grand. Told my girl we moving, drew lines in the sand. Bought the top on Tuesday, sold the dip on a prayer. While it's in there, I see you breathing thin air. Mom's on the couch saying, boy, get a job. But the chart's my religion, and I'm dodging.
This is not from the very top, but I just want to see what I got here locally. Oh, not even that. Okay. I think we just got to go top to bottom on this one.
Red candles in my eye. Health on the back burner, eating cold fried. Wife's packing bags, saying this ain't the life. Crypto was a savior, now it's cutting like a knife. Friends calling nonsense, say I'm chasing a ghost, but the dream's still breathing even when I'm toast. And the years a graveyard, but I'm digging the plot. One more trade,
One more shot. The dark don't last, like cracks through the crack. Or rise from the ashes, get my family back.
Still in a pretty good area.
Get my family back.
What, 36, back up to about 38. 39 is where I'd really like to see it break out of. No breakout just yet. That rejection right there. I think it might be setting up for one. That'd be nice. Even the 618 would be nice. Somewhere right through here, $34 and a half dollars right there would be a nice place to enter. We're almost at it right now. Let's see. What kind of risk to reward do we have on this one? What if we went conservative? Well, we put our stop loss all the way down here. That one, probably. That would be the $32. We'd have to make that a swing trade, a swinger. Maybe a 2-to-1 for that. Don't knock that big of a stop loss. My trade idea would be invalidated. Yeah, we broke that trend line idea. I'm gonna pick these candles over here. That gives me a 4-to-1 up to here. And first target area I got only gives me about 1.5. Could take some partial profit there, I guess. Still got a lot of work to do over through here, so. But yeah, there might be something there. Well, I would want to give it a little bit more time on smaller time frames to find an entry. Have we got something here? 9 crossed to 100. I guess still give it a little bit more time to do what it's going to do. But yeah, I think there might be a possible setup. Looks like she's trying to level out over here. Starting to work through the ribbons.
I'm addicted to the pump, down on my knees. The hype is calling, the shills are singing, my pulse is racing, my head is spinning.
I bet I know which one that one was. I don't know. Yeah, that's at the very end. Okay, good. Yeah, we're not really for the little ones. I don't try to do anything too crazy, but some of these songs definitely. That dash is starting. It's. I'll see why you would want to be interested in it right here. Take it back to Bitcoin over here. Oh, I think that one wasn't accurate. Here we go. is that divergence over here on the market cipher? Is that a bullish cross here? Are you getting ready to go up and sideways more, Bitcoin? Lots of sideways on this one. Guys, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you and Jesus loves you. See you on the next one. Good night, John Boy.